Alright, hey guys, we're back again, working on the RZR, doing another project on the build. Today we have a few things to install. We got some aftermarket, factory Polaris fender flares, the fender extenders, to help keep some of that mud off of us while we're riding, because from some of our other videos you can see the mud comes right up in the cab, gets you right down one half of your body. And the same with the rear passengers, it just coats them as well. So these fender extenders will come out a few inches here, cover the wheel, and hopefully give us some more protection while we're riding. We've also got from KEMIMOTO, we have some side mirrors to go on the RZR, and we have a Rearview mirror. That's another brand we got off Amazon, 10-inch Rearview mirror to go with the vehicle as well. Because with these things, without mirrors, you can't see anything while you're riding, anything around you or behind you. So this is more of a safety thing rather than aesthetics or function. And then the fender flares, we'll be installing those. So we'll get to that here in a minute and do some unboxing and show you how to install them. All right, so these are fender flares from Polaris. They're the exact same shape as the factory ones. And they should bolt right up. So that's the difference, guys, right there. Look at that, almost fits right over it. So that's gonna give us a lot more wheel coverage, as you can see, with that on there compared to the factory one. We'll have to get a measuring tape and measure them once we're into it here. But it's the same shape as you can see. We're just gonna mount that on and show you how to bolt that on place there. All right, guys, we're here ready to take the old original fender off. There's only 4 bolts holding it on. We have 4 T40 Torex, 2 there, 1 here and 1 down here. And then we have a little clip on the inside, if you can see that. This little clip here has to come out as well. And then just the 4 bolts, and that should pop right off there. So we'll get started on that. There. Those clips can be finicky, and if you do break them, they do sell them from Polaris, and you can get aftermarket ones online as well. So, here's our fender coming off. Well, actually, it looks like we're going to have a 5th bolt to take out. Right up into the front here. There we go. Learn something every day. There we go. So there's our original Polaris fender off. A little bit of dirt in there. That's what she looks like without fenders. Good thing it doesn't come without fenders, because you'd have a mess on you. Now we're going to mount our new fender. So this is the new one. As you can see, there's a significant difference in width. You can see between the 2 of them. So this one measures 9 inches at the widest. This one we'll have to show you. I think it's around 4.5. So doesn't come with the reflector, but not a big loss. So we'll see if we can get this on here. Never done this before, so bear with me. There we go, just like that. Slick as can be. All right, now, I think we're gonna need new hardware for those couple of those bolts. Possibly? Oh, no, maybe not, okay. Stick our clip back in here, and there we go. There's a front view on the driver's side, and there's the view on the passenger side. Quite a difference, guys. And those look good. I gotta say, that looks really good, actually. Gonna make the rear ones look small now. And from the other view. All right, guys. So we're over here on the passenger side. We're going to do the other side here now for you. So I'm going to start taking that off and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I forgot to mention a minute ago, this clip on the front of these fenders, it has to be taken off and put onto the new fender. It's just one of those nutserts, same as the rest of them, but it does have to be transferred to the new one. The other thing we found was there's two long bolts that go in, one's on top of the fender and one's in the bottom. The bottom one is actually a self-tapping, so you can see the threads on it are self-tapping versus the fine thread. So make sure the self-tapping thread one, make sure it goes in the bottom into your plastic. And the fine thread one goes into one of your clips up here. I think it's this one here. So, all right. So here's the finished product. All installed. Got our wide fenders on there, both sides. Look excellent. These are hopefully going to work really, really well to protect us from the mud. So we're actually quite impressed at how easy they went on. The installation was super easy. The fitment on these things is really good. Nice and tight. So I'll have to go over and just snug them up, make sure they're good. But yeah, what do you think?
Oh, they look good, but I think we need them a little wider.
A little wider? As if that 9 inches isn't wide enough, eh?
I need them wider.
Might have to get something for the back to match, but they do look pretty good. So, yeah. Hey, buddy, he's out here with us on the experience of installation. So, now what we're going to do is we have our original fender. We're doing a little measurement here. As you can see, it's about, what's that, about 5 inches deep in the midsection. And the new fender, what do we got here? I can see about 9 inches. So yes, so quite a difference. So that's pretty much doubling your coverage. Look at that, guys. That's quite a bit of difference. So these things, hopefully they'll be really, really good. So from inside the rig, look at those. Look at that. You can hardly see the wheels at all. So that should really prevent a lot of mud from flying up and hitting you right in the face, because before they were only, you know, half of that really. So this is going to be quite a difference. So we're looking forward to getting on the trails with you guys and show you some videos of us going and ripping with these new fender flares on and the difference in before and after of the mud coverage on the unit. All right, so next we're on to installing some mirrors. So we're on to our mirror installation, our KEMIMOTO side mirrors and our off-brand Rearview mirror. This Rearview mirror is just an off-brand from Amazon. KEMIMOTO sells the same mirror, but it's more expensive. So I'll tag the link in the description below for this mirror. It doesn't have any distortion. It's a very nice mirror. It's kind of automotive looking, really, if you look at it. So that'll go up on our roll bar. So we'll start with that, and then we'll go on to installing our side mirrors. All right, you just loosen that bolt and it opens up. We're going to put it around the roll cage now and see how she fits. All right, so we got the mirror all installed, nice and tight, and it looks good. What do you think? You like it?
Yeah, it's going to be good. You can see what's behind you now.
Yeah,
much
for sure.
easier. Just so that, you know, you're driving along and you look at that glance and see what's coming up. The side mirrors will make a big difference too.
Yes, so next is the side mirrors. We'll be installing those. Don't mind my work lights there. There we go. So that's with the windshield up. Looks pretty good. Now pull that windshield down and we can see that the Super ATV windshield is not affected by that mirror.
No.
So fully closed position. So it's in a really good spot. It does hang low, but we actually think it's going to work pretty good in that position. So onto the side mirrors, right?
Side mirrors.
So our KEMIMOTO side mirrors is what we're going to install here next. And these are the ones that come with, people have probably seen them online, different colors that you can insert into the back of the mirror, which is actually pretty cool. So if you got a theme going on with your UTV or your RZR, whatever you got, you can definitely apply that to your theme, the colors. You get one of these out of here. So that's what they look like. And all the hardware and mounting brackets included. So let's get to installing.
Let's go right there.
So we've got one of our clamps out, and with this Super ATV windshield, it only fits in one spot, just barely, kind of in between this bracket. So if you go with these mirrors and you have a Super ATV flip out windshield, might be some adjustment required. They're gonna sit a little higher than maybe what we anticipated, but that's okay, because our windshield still has to be able to close. See, that's the only spot. If you slide it up a little bit, it touches. If you slide it down a little bit, it touches. So we're gonna put them on there and see how it looks. So we got quite a selection of rubbers to mount these mirrors, depending on the size of your roll cage. So I think ours is 1.75, so we'll figure out which one. And just clamp your mount on there, slide your rubber down in behind. It's a little tricky sometimes. Get it all together and go from there. So the first mirror's on, all snugged up. These mirrors are pretty secure, nice and tight on the roll cage. Like I said, it only fits in that one spot for us, but other people can put it on wherever. So these mirrors, what I like is they're adjustable within your within itself, just the mirror itself. And then you also have fold-in adjustment, fold-out adjustment, depending, you know, if you hit some trees or something, that's always good, or if you have branches. And then it also tilts up and tilts down. So those are pretty awesome. So what we're gonna do next is pick a color and stick it in. So I think he's just gonna stick in a couple here just to see, show what it's like. They just kind of clip in. If we were American, we could do the blue and the red. But we're not. We're in Canada, thank goodness. So
We have orange and black.
and we have orange and black as well. So we might show what those look like on the other side, and then we'll decide what color from there. All right, so we got the mirrors both on. We have the red and black on there right now. We'll show you some other colors in a minute. So what do you think? Red on the outside, black on the inside, red on the inside, black on the outside, or solid colors? We'll go through and show you. I'm gonna get a view from the inside here. So this is what they look like from my point of view. Got one side mirror there. Rear view mirror, and the other side mirror there, right there. They look pretty good. Now we can finally see behind us what's going on when going down the trail, a little safer. So we get the blue and the orange in. What do you guys think of that one? I think we'll try all blue and all orange, all red, and then all black. Show you what those are like. So we're now ready to hit the trails. We got all our parts installed. We got our mirrors, our rear view mirror, and our fender flares. So we went with the blue and black. We can change it out anytime, but we think for now that's the colors to go with. Kind of matches the blue interior light in the machine as well, and our backlit screen. So we'll go with that for now. This is what it looks like from the inside for the mirrors. And again, those fenders, man, they stick way out. So hopefully that'll catch a lot of mud, keep us a little cleaner on the trails. Hopefully keep those mirrors cleaner. But yeah, those are KEMIMOTO mirrors. I'll put the link down below. Amazon Rearview mirror and Polaris fender flares. You can get the fender flares from some other companies, Super ATV, and you can get some aftermarket ones as well. But we didn't want to have to drill or anything, so those ones are simple, 5-minute bolt on, and away you go. So Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.